Remember when Kathleen Kennedy said all those nice things about Star Wars?
You think you go to one celebration and it's like, okay, it's never going to get, better than this. And then it ratchets up again.
About Solo.
It is so exciting.
And how Han met Chewie.
We're going to see how Han met Chewie. Pretty exciting.
Remember that.
And I think a lot of people are wondering how that all happened.
Now it seems there's rumors swirling that she's stepping down again.
It's a family drama.
Well, her contract is up in 2021, and with the losses financially that Disney has suffered during this pandemic, Kennedy's job is more in jeopardy now than ever before with the current state of Star Wars and the disarray and the infighting. But hey, you know what? Let's get into it. We'll talk about it. I think I should let Kathleen say this one. Don't you? Go ahead, KK.
It's the payoff for all the hard work for the entire team, and it's really fun to just, get it out there finally.
Oh, no, it never gets old. I mean, this is why we do what we do.
I want you monkeys to roll the footage, and just know while you're rolling the footage that the footage is female, monkeys. It's female. Kathleen Kennedy stepping down in this Star Wars reset. Boy, does that conjure up some great images. Yeah, I can just see those images now. Beautiful, isn't it? But I digress. Today we're going to be taking on this article from Cosmic Book News. Star Wars Reset includes Kathleen Kennedy stepping down. And as I've mentioned before on the channel, this rumor dates back to 2018 when the entire Fandom Menace was hypothesizing about the departure of one Kathleen Kennedy, when it would happen, if it would happen. Well, ladies and gents, she signed a 3-year extension around the time that everybody thought she was going to step down in September of 2018. Here she still is. That contract is up in 2021, which is a brief few months away. Yes, believe that. So, what will the future hold with this Star Wars reset? Well, according to this article, some speculation Kennedy might be out the door.
You have to have faith.
So let's check out this article from Cosmic Book News, Matt McGloin. It is claimed that Kathleen Kennedy will be stepping down from Lucasfilm to start her own female-centric production company, which follows the rumor that Disney is resetting Star Wars. Details once again come from the future ruler of Earth, Lord Doomcock, from the Overlord DVD YouTube channel. Recall it was Doomcock who revealed all of those Star Wars Rise of Skywalker spoilers, and Doomcock even revealed trouble at Disney with Brie Larson prior to directing and writing team being let go from the Captain Marvel sequel. Doomcock has gone on record stating sources have filled him in that a secret plan is in the works to save Star Wars that involves some sort of Star Wars, quote, civil war taking place at Lucasfilm between Kathleen Kennedy and those loyal to George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni. In Doomcock's previous report, it was stated that Star Wars Reset will involve the erasure of The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker through a concept introduced in the Star Wars Rebels animated series, The Veil of the Force. Kathleen Kennedy's reign of terror is almost at an end, claims the YouTuber. I've been sitting on this information for weeks now, seeking further confirmation, but at this point I've heard enough from various viewpoints to credit this rumor may have some validity to it. I can't believe I'm 3 minutes and 50 seconds into my video here before I'm actually interjecting my first real opinion piece during this article. Now, I would love to believe that this is true, but I simply don't believe it, and here's why. Because Kathleen Kennedy is under contract until at least September of 2021, to the best of my knowledge. If they breach that contract, they'll have to pay her money. Bob Iger does not want any bad publicity because he is in a bid for running for president in 2024, and Jon Favreau will gladly sit and wait out until September 2021 for Kennedy to leave. Basically what I'm saying is, for all the moving pieces of this to fall where they need to fall, for all of this to happen, this does not happen until Kennedy steps down. Unless something major occurs from now until then, she's not going anywhere to the end of that contract. All of these participants want to come out of this unscathed. Kennedy wants to start her own female-centric production company. Iger wants to go on to run for president. I'm sure Favreau would love to be in charge of Star Wars by himself, or if not, in some partnership deal with Dave Filoni. So this is going to be the long game, folks. Definitely don't be looking for any hostile takeovers. Like I said, unless something major occurs, this will go right down to the end of her contract. That was a side quest, wasn't it? Let's get back to this article. It's explained that Kennedy is dead set against the plan as it will undo everything she has done with Disney Star Wars. Well, of course she would be upset with that. She's steered it that the Force is female, and anything aside from that is an affront to everything she's built. It attacks her legacy in a fundamental way, says Doomcock. It's a stinging rebuke to her authority and vision, and a repudiation of her brand of identity politics, and a signal to a grateful world that the Force isn't female at all, but belongs to everyone. So really nothing of substance, in my opinion, yet that would lead me to believe that she's going anywhere, but we'll move forward with some more of this article. Kathleen Kennedy not renewing Star Wars contract. Obviously, the plan to save Star Wars couldn't happen with Kennedy in charge of Lucasfilm, which means her contract expires in 2021. She is out. Nearly a month ago, my source notified me that a big meeting had taken place regarding the future of Lucasfilm. Bob Iger and Bob Chapek both participated in the meeting, which is significant, but even more significant was who did not participate in the meeting, Kathleen Kennedy, the head of Lucasfilm, says Doomcock. I'm informed that Kennedy never misses meetings like these, and so her absence was notable. One would think a meeting about the future of Lucasfilm would include the head of Lucasfilm, but according to my source, Kennedy did not participate in this meeting. It's claimed that a few days prior to the big meeting, Kathleen Kennedy had a meeting of her own that lasted an hour after she left. Kennedy withdrew from contact with underlings. A couple of weeks ago, Kennedy's right hand contacted the staff, which is predominantly female, if not exclusively, and reportedly conveyed the following message that on behalf of Kathleen Kennedy, Miss Kennedy has decided she will not be pursuing an extension of her contract, so if any of you wish to stay with her, you best be making your minds up. You have time, there is no need for rash decisions, but Miss Kathy has plans to open a female-centric production company, explains the YouTuber. Star Wars, there is a new hope. Another Doomcock source also says that while things have been bad at Lucasfilm, there is hope. The acrimony is genuine. Lucasfilm is a house, at times bitterly divided, and there is indeed a new hope for Star Wars, and as a number of positive changes are rumored to be coming, says the source. Again, as previously explained, the plan is to use the Veil of the Force to cancel out Kennedy's sequel trilogy and decanonize things. I've said time and time again, I'm not a huge Rebels fan, but if they use this Veil of the Force to cancel out the sequel trilogy and move it over to a new Legends category, I would be extremely alright with that. Doomcock also points out that Kathleen Kennedy leaving Disney and Lucasfilm looks to be true because of the recent announcement regarding Star Wars Celebration getting pushed back by 2 years, which is the year after Kennedy's contract expires. Why pre-cancel the event for 2021? After all, no one has an idea what the situation with the contagion will be like a year from now. Why not just wait and see? Why postpone the event to 2022? Well, my friends, ask yourself, what will have ended by 2022? The answer is simple. Kathleen Kennedy's contract, he explains. I'll paraphrase the rest of this. Doomcock just kind of goes on to say it would be a significant reset for Star Wars, would generate some genuine heat for a revamped product, moving back to the basics Lucasfilm originally intended for. And Jon Favreau, says one of his sources, will be named as the new head of Lucasfilm. However, another source of Doomcock's says that a completely neutral party will be brought in as the new head of Lucasfilm moving forward to calm down all the internal problems and start fresh. See, I don't see any internal problems here after Kennedy leaves because she's going to take her sycophants with her, and if not, they can systematically be weeded out because Queen Kathleen would not be there to protect her little minions anymore once she leaves. So that, my friends, is what I think is going to happen, is they'll clean house. I think it'll be Favreau. If there's any common sense left there, they'll name Favreau president of this. You don't need a neutral head. You need somebody who knows and loves the product and the IP. And Favreau has a great relationship with the story group, with George Lucas, and with Dave Filoni. My opinion is she's not going anywhere until her contract is expired. It's going to be a nice clean break until sometime down the road when some of the dirty laundry gets spilled, of course. But in the interest of keeping all the records of everybody involved clean, Iger, Kennedy, Favreau, Filoni, whoever else may be, they are going to part amicably. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take this thing home, shall we? Here's where you can find us all across social media at TB2BR on Instagram, the Place to Be Reviews page on Facebook, the official Place to Be Reviews fan page, that's our private group, at the Place to Be RE1, at N80 Pete on Twitter, past podcast available on Anchor, iTunes, and Spotify, and now the Place to Be Reviews on Discord. You can also email us if you're old-fashioned, okay boomer, at theplacetobereviews@mail.com, the world's best mail. Thank you very much. Also, on the way out, don't forget to bitch slap that like button. Do me that big solid, would ya? Yeah, I think you can do that. Also, hail the Fandom Menace. Hail to thee, my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Help us grow the channel. Hail the Fandom Collective, a group which we are proud members of now. We'll be working with them on a lot of collaborations in the near future. And I'd like to personally thank you all for joining the Place to Be Reviews. That's right, I'm Itepakuian of the Place to Be Reviews right here with all yous. Remember, if I don't see you, have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow.